Hey, welcome back to the channel. It is Douglas James. I have a crypto market update. Hey, what's been going on in the last 7 or so days in the markets? Here's some of the headliners. We got Google partnering with Coinbase. This is huge. We also got Binance backing up Elon Musk in his Twitter deal. All right, we also have some CPI numbers that were released earlier this week. We're going to be getting into that as well. All right, so make sure you like the video. If you're new, please subscribe, smash that subscribe button. I'm coming out with videos all the time on business, financial literacy, and leadership. All right, so my research team has put together some news. I'm going to be walking you through this information on my screen, tab by tab, and let's jump right into it. All right, I do want to add that I am not a financial advisor. You should always do your own research before investing into anything, and I do make these videos for educational purposes only. So, first news of the day, guys. All right, Google partners with Coinbase. All right, so on Tuesday, Google announced a partnership with Coinbase that will allow users to use crypto for payment of cloud services. All right, payments are expected to start with an initial group of users in early 2023 through integration with the Coinbase Commerce service. This feature will extend to several users over time. Coinbase Commerce allows merchants to accept cryptocurrency payments fully decentralized anywhere in the world. All right, the platform allows acceptance of 10 currencies. All right, so I'm actually on their site right now. You can see the 10 cryptos. We got Bitcoin, Ethereum, USDC, USDT. We got ApeCoin as well, Bitcoin Cash, DAI, Dogecoin, Litecoin, and Shiba Inu. So those are the ones that Google users will be able to use for their payments. This is massive progress for crypto. All right, we're talking about Google here, guys. Just for context, let me show you this. Look, this is a $1.2 trillion company, okay? Google's market cap is $1.2 trillion. All right, so this is huge. Companies like Google getting into crypto, partnering with massive companies like Coinbase is what we'd love to see for crypto adoption going forward, all right? So next piece of news, all right, we got Binance still committed to funding Elon Musk's Twitter deal, all right? So crypto giant Binance is still committed to contributing $500 million toward Elon Musk's Twitter acquisition. Binance originally made the commitment when Musk was in talks to buy Twitter earlier this year before backing out of the deal. In May, Binance's CEO stated, and I quote, "We hope to be able to play a role in bringing social media and Web3 together and broadening the use and adoption of crypto and blockchain technology," end of quote. This is huge for crypto space as it rolls over into social media, guys, and Binance is making it known that they want to be at the forefront of this venture. All right, this is pretty massive going on right here. You got Twitter and Binance potentially and Elon Musk partnering up with this. I covered in my last few videos, you know, that Elon Musk's plan is basically to turn Twitter into a blockchain technology, and Dogecoin is going to be the currency. So for you to participate in Twitter, you'll have to connect your crypto wallet via Web3 to Twitter on the blockchain, and Dogecoin, you're going to have that in your wallet to participate in Twitter. So I mean, that's huge. Like, we're going to have huge apps conversing and converting over to this technology here in the future, and that's only going to push adoption in a huge, huge way. All right. All right, so let me get into some economy news. That's the two biggest stories of the week right there. So economy, we got CPI data on Thursday. The latest unadjusted 12-month consumer price index came in at 8.2% for the end of September. This is a slight decrease from 8.3% last month. However, the seasonally adjusted change from August to September rose about 0.4%. All right, so CPI data, you know, obviously we want to see this go down, but they also look at core inflation as well. So unfortunately, that did go up slightly, you know, and the markets did react to this. I'm going to get into that in a little bit. So next piece of news, we got the Federal Reserve expects to continue their hike rates, okay? Federal Reserve officially announces Wednesday that higher expected rates to remain in effect with further rate hikes to continue since inflation is, quote, showing little signs so far abating, end of quote. Current rates stand at 3 to 3.25% with expectations of roughly another 75 basis points increase in November at the next meeting. I mean, I think it was just last month we heard, you know, that the Federal Reserve was committed to, you know, dropping inflation and getting that down to 2%, right? So they already basically said that they're going to be hiking interest rates through 2023. So most of this talk, from what I've seen, that, you know, a lot of this stuff is kind of like already priced into the market. You know, so at every single rate hike that comes out, you see like some action or some volatility, but Bitcoin is holding very, very strong, which is quite interesting, right? So Federal Reserve operating losses. All right, so the Federal Reserve has posted operating losses for the first time in over 10 years. As of October 5th, Fed data shows the central bank reporting earning reminiscence due to the U.S. Treasury of negative $2.9 billion. All right, so this is a potential sign of an incoming global recession. Losses are expected to rise as long as interest rates rise, but the Fed claims losses will go away once they cut rates. So I've actually looked into this, guys. So historically, when the Fed prints cash and then they increase interest rates, you know, we don't really bottom until the Fed stops increasing interest rates for like a few months, you know. So just because they stop cutting interest rates doesn't mean we're just going to have a bull market and going to rally back up. It takes literally months for them to get this data back and for people to start to feel better about spending their money, right? So all this kind of stuff is going to happen, you know, over an expected amount of time. And again, just to remind you, all of this is quite normal in the markets. I mean, if we look at the history and the data over the last 60, 70 years, there's been multiple recessions over that time, and all of it has to do with cash being printed, interest rates being hiked, people stop spending their money. You know, the Fed makes people feel broke, right? And then all of the smart money comes in and buys all these stocks and all these assets at a lower rate. The market comes back, people feel great about spending their money, and then the whales get rich again, or get richer, all right? So this is all part of, if you know how to play this game during this time, like this is the time where I feel, in my opinion, I'm accumulating, right? So I feel like, you know, whenever people are being greedy, it's time to sell. When people are being fearful, it's time to buy, right? That's just like the basic psychology of all this stuff going on. So this is just kind of covering some of the news of that. So we got Bank of America job projections here. Many experts have been predicting some form of recession in 2023, and Bank of America is doing the same. Okay, so the bank projections projects that this one may be minor compared to previous recessions, but what they're really making headlines for is their job predictions. All right, so they expect in 2023 that the economy will lose 500,000 jobs, including expectations of the unemployment rate to increase to 5.5%. All right, so this is grim projections becoming reality. A potential recession may be likely. And here's the thing, guys. For the Fed to stop hiking interest rates, we need to see unemployment go up. And that's a very unfortunate thing, because that means people are losing their jobs. Jobs are becoming scarce, right? But for this economy and for the dollar to get back where it needs to be, people need to stop spending money. Right now, there's more cash there's ever been in the economy, right? So the Fed is going to be motivated to keep hiking interest rates. And Bank of America, I completely agree. In 2023, I 100% see that we're going to see job losses, maybe over a million jobs going away, or 500,000 jobs going away, right? Because that means the Fed is continuing to hike. So as soon as they start to see unemployment getting super high, that's when they say, okay, too many people are broke, the economy's really slow, we need to start dropping interest rates or cutting these hike rates, or potentially printing more money, right? And re-stimulate the economy. So it can go multiple ways here, but this totally, if you start to understand how all this stuff works, this completely makes sense, that the CEO or Bank of America is coming out with these projections, because they've been in business obviously how many decades, right? So they've seen all of this play out over and over again, right? All right, so let me get into some Bitcoin news. So Bitcoin metrics. So actually, you know, Bitcoin's price right now has been between that 18 to 20,000 range, really. You know, in the last 7 days, you can see it's been bouncing around the 19,000. We had a little bit of a dip right here, and actually I want to talk about that. You know, so we got down to about 18,300. So Bitcoin experienced some volatility Thursday in direct relation to the release of the new CPI data, which was released on Thursday. Now, the CPI data showed that inflation rose. That steady indicator shows that it rose 6.6% from the prior year, right? However, as you can see, I mean, this just really shook out a lot of just paper hands, as you can see. I mean, it was around 19,000, right? And it went all the way down to 18.3, and look at the recovery, all the way back up to almost 20,000. And now we're back in the same range we've been in really for like the last 3 months, something like that. So about down right here, really since about end of August, we've been around this 18 to 20,000 range. We did have a small rally back here. But if you look, it was really short-lived. So we tested 25,000, we went back down to 19,000. So this has been the game, kind of like Bitcoin. But despite everything going on in the economy, guys, like Bitcoin is so strong at 19,000. There's a lot of analysts and a lot of data showing like basically this is the new 4,000 of 2020. So accumulating under 20,000 is Bitcoin right now is really undervalued. Right, so it's a really good buying opportunity. All right, so let me jump into this here, and this is just showing the. This is actually just showing the total crypto market cap of $915 billion. So we're still just south of that $1 trillion mark. All right. Cool. So we got Bitcoin hash rate and mining difficulty. Bitcoin's total network hash rate reached all-time highs again this week. All right, all-time highs again, and it keeps getting higher and higher and higher. So you can see from this chart that miners are continuing to enter the space. They're still mining Bitcoin even at higher costs. So that just kind of tells you the miners understand the value of Bitcoin and the trajectory that Bitcoin is going. All right. Some of these guys might be profitable in their mining right now, and some of them aren't. I think that we're just seeing these miners, they know where Bitcoin is going, especially with our weak currencies, right? With inflation, with all this money printing. Like you can't make more than 21 million Bitcoin. So miners are really, really pushing hard and printing as many Bitcoins as possible up till that 21 million that they can possibly get. So this is really, you'd love to see this, so miners are committed to Bitcoin long term. So we have BNY Mellon launches crypto custody service. Okay, crypto custody services. This is the world's largest custodian bank with a large market cap of 31.29 billion. Has added a new digital asset custody platform to allow select clients the ability to hold and transfer Bitcoin and Ethereum. All right, so the bank will store private keys to access funds and provide similar bookkeeping services offered for other assets like stocks and bonds. This is an impressive advancement for the crypto space. I mean, these guys are huge. Look at this platform they just launched for their select clients, sitting at a 31 billion market cap again. Huge bank launching this for their clients for Bitcoin and Ethereum. You're going to start seeing massive banks like this, guys, getting into it and offering their clients cryptocurrencies. Okay, this is what we'd love to see. This is amazing for crypto adoption, right? So here we got Ethereum becomes deflationary for the first time since the merge, right? So Ether became deflationary for the first time in the past week post-merge. This is a milestone achievement for the now proof-of-stake blockchain, as more Ether was burned verifying transactions than was created in the same period of time. Deflationary supply of a crypto asset supports increases of the price over time with constant or increasing demand. Okay, so owning a cryptocurrency asset like this is ideal to hedge against inflation in the economy. All right, so this was the goal. This is what we have been waiting for years and years, for Ethereum to move over to proof of stake, and now it's becoming deflationary, right? So this is amazing news. You can see that they worked so hard on this, and you're actually seeing this come into fruition now. I mean, when the bull market gets back, this is going to be massive, because Ethereum, there's so many projects built on top of Ethereum. You know, OpenSea, like the #1 NFT platform, basically almost all NFTs are minted in Ethereum. Many applications. It's the second largest crypto next to Bitcoin. So this is really huge for Ethereum going forward, and the whole crypto ecosystem as a whole. All right, so now guys, I want to jump into some Guard ecosystem news. Okay, we've been covering this cryptocurrency and their ecosystem with the Wolf Den on towards the end of our videos, because they are doing some amazing things. So right here you can see Now Payment supports the Guard token. Okay, the crypto payment gateway Now Payments has added support for payments, donations, and payouts using Guard token. All right, I've been seeing this project partner with so many different companies, and then adding Guard as their form of payment to their website. You know, I heard that they're actually partnering with Polygon as well, and built a bridge so you can participate in the ecosystem from Polygon as well, right? This token, Guard, for example, the name of it is Guardian. I got it up on CoinMarketCap. It's sitting around 97 cents. It's shooting at this video. The all-time high was, you know, $18 or so. If this thing gets back to its all-time high, we're talking about an 18 to 19x, which is pretty insane for what they're building. You know, right now with the bear market, a lot of the crypto projects that you're going to see, the ones that are going to make it are the ones that are improving the fundamentals, that continue to build, that are hiring, that's coming out and innovating in the space and technology. Those are the ones you want to see. So when I see tokens like this that are continuing to build, I mean, this really gets my attention, right? You're going to see a lot of garbage projects probably go out the window. Guard, in my opinion, is probably not going to be one of those. Definitely not going to be one of those. And they just keep doing amazing stuff. Here's another thing. They have Graywolf Summit going on. It's going to be a 2-day event out in Arizona, and I think it's they got the dates here, November 11th and 12th. But basically, there's going to be a few hundred people there, and these guys, I've seen them do education in the crypto space better than anyone I've ever seen before. Not only that, they help you be a lot better as a human and help you understand what matters to you so that you can work towards that using crypto technology, right? I haven't really seen any projects out there address human hardwiring behavior and how that ties into the psychology of investing into risk assets, right, and crypto technologies as well. So super cool stuff to see. Just wanted to highlight this as well. To participate in like any of their events that they have going on in their ecosystem, you have to buy one of their wolf pups. So you can see this is their Twitter handle, the Wolf Den. You're welcome to check them out. They've actually surpassed over 500 holders, and there's, I believe, 5,000 wolf pups total NFTs. So I'm not sure how many's been minted. I think almost 4,000 at this point have been minted. Those will probably go super fast because what they're building is pretty insane. I mean, they have like 400 acres of land. They're going to be hosting exclusive events, giving you access to celebrities and parties and things of that nature. So definitely something to keep your eye out on. All right, guys. So that is the end of the video. Thank you so much for sticking with me here. Hope you got some value. Again, make sure you do like the video, subscribe for regular videos. We got videos coming out all the time around business, financial literacy, leadership, and this series that we've been doing with regards to crypto has been actually a huge success. So I really appreciate you guys for supporting the channel and also supporting the other videos. Make sure you do check out my shorts as well. Also posting shorts almost on the daily down there. All right. Hey guys, it's Douglas James again. Thank you for being here with me. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next one. Have an amazing day.